we move on from the AI behind scenes in WWE to AI on the literal freaking screen. And this one became more direct for the fans. April 28th, past week, WWE NXT airs a promo package centered on Zarya, featuring some dark visuals, dramatic narration, and for the most part, a stylized imagery. The package aired on NXT. No big label, no disclosure. We post the same clip online. And here's where it gets really interesting. This clip on social media gets hit with a community note. The video was created with AI, needs to be appropriately labeled as such. And that was added by the readers who saw this post. It was hilarious. A community note on WWE's official account got dropped there by the users who looked at this content and said in public, this was made by a machine and you didn't tell anyone, even though it's obvious. Fan reactions online were not subtle. One of them right here, oh, that AI slop of Zaruka, multi-billion-dollar company making AI slop. And it gets worse. Online, we're not happy about this. Here's one that's saying, this is proof they use AI slop, LOL. But this one, billion-dollar company using AI video package, shake my head. What happened to the game I love? Mark Jackson, bogus referee calls, but I guess it works out with this one. You could hire people to film vignettes, by the way, and we'll get to that one. Your AI slop bores me. And then, obviously, every time y'all see WWE being cheap and using AI slop videos and promos, remember this. And it's a fair point. This is an image this person on X posted. TKO CEO Ari Emanuel pay hit $67.4 million in 2025, which is what we covered in a previous video. President and Chief Operating Officer Mark Shapiro pay for the year was $42.64 million. TKO Group Holding CEO Ari Emanuel raked in $67.4 million compensation for 2025. 272% increase from the $18.1 million in 2024, according to the company's latest proxy filing, which we went over. Meanwhile, the WWE and UFC parent company and chief operating officer Mark Shapiro took in $42.64 million in 2025, which is up for him by 33% from the $31.96 million in 2024. August Virgo has a point. They gave Gunther and Obafemi six-pack abs, and she's referring to, I'm assuming, the WrestleMania 42 promo cards. Digitalized abs on them, which neither of them have in real life. That is true. Zarya looks like Lady Gaga. Oh man, I didn't see that. Wait, what? Zarya or you mean Sol Ruka? No, not Zarya. You mean Sol Ruka, right? Like right there. This looks like right there. That looked like Lady Gaga. Look at this. That's Lady Gaga right there. Are you sure you meant Zarya? I think you meant Sol Ruka. Look at that. That's a Lady Gaga right there. They said close enough. All these fan reactions online were hilarious, and I applaud everyone going at them. Y'all released Kairi Sane to save money and still post AI slop. AI for this package. I don't hate it. What is laughable is the fact of using Sol Ruka as a stepping stone to... Okay, they're talking about... Yeah, Sol Ruka, yeah. Billion-dollar company can't film actual vignettes. They used to. I pray none of my favorite wrestlers have one of their biggest feuds reduced down to an AI prompt. Damn. Well, there you go. There's more AI prompts. Here we go. Look at that. They're going to AI prompt everything. This is the future. Look, I understand some people might say it's just a promo package. Calm down. Thankfully, no one in this chat did. But here's my issue with this argument. And I'll ask you something instead. Guys, this is WWE, right? Am I wrong? Are we not? Is this not WWE? This is not a billion-dollar media company, which has access to probably the most talented video producers in the world. Didn't they just have the guy from Hamilton do an intro for WrestleMania? Why can't they figure out maybe spend less on that level and use and spread it throughout the year instead of relying on AI slot? They can access to better video producers, motion graphic people, artists, cinematographers, editors, those specifically for sports and entertainment. This is the same company that gave us Undertaker's WrestleMania packages. The same company that made you feel things during a Cody Rhodes video package that you still haven't processed. It's the same company that did the promo between Stone Cold and The Rock for WrestleMania 17, and everyone references that as the best video package ever. So why does it look like this video? Honestly, it looks like a school project. It looked like it was generated at 2 a.m. in the morning by someone who just discovered Midjourney. That is the question probably fans are questioning in their head at this point. And honestly, it's not unfair, because there is a difference between looking like something that was made on a budget and looking like something that was made by a machine. Fan understands budget constraints. Fans understand creative experimentation. What fans do not accept is a premium pricing for a product that we all know how much they charge us for events, merch, watching their own product, and it ends up looking less premium than what they're used to. And here's the second problem: the timing of it all. WWE leadership confirmed at their town hall that they are using AI. 2 days later, or no, actually a day later, a promo package on NXT was on NXT, and then the following day they put it on X, and it gets community noted for being AI generated. Whether those things two are directly connected or not, the perception is set. And in wrestling, as in everything, perception is a reality at this point. Now, I will say this. There could be some truth between these two things or so forth. It is possible that this promo was, and I'm sure they'll probably use it after the backlash, it was an artistic choice that didn't land well for the fans. It is possible it was a production experiment. It could also be possible that a real AI generation tool was used. We do not have confirmed internal sourcing that says definitely which one it is that they use for this. At this point, if someone dropped the community note that's AI generated, WWE could have fought it back. Did they do it? I don't think they did. I can't find the note. But I'll tell you what we do have. We have the community note at this point. We have the fans' reaction, and we have all this timing right after a town hall where the company's own executives confirm AI is being used. Now, if NXT is supposed to be WWE's developmental future, the place where tomorrow's stars are built, where in the hell does the future look cheaper than what came before it? If NXT is supposed to be the future, why did this promo make the future look cheaper? Label it. Look at this. Here's a perfect example. This right here on my left of the screen is images from the promo. On my right is a promo that was done in NXT maybe, I'm going to say 5 or 6 years ago. Very gothic looking, very scary, very tense, moody, so on and so forth. We also have other previous videos that we can take a look at. We have, anyone remember 2016 when Eric Young released Sanity? I would play the video, but obviously copyright. But this is when they first got introduced. I mean, they did a beatdown, whatever. That's not the important part. My part about this is how they were able to get them to a position that they just played this. I'm going to play it a little bit. They play this little screen and they just use a camera. They use a spotlight just to show them just being crazy and angry and whatever after a beatdown, showing how powerful they can be. There's all these promos that they used maybe 2 or so years ago about Roxanne and her injury when she collapsed and they had to take her away. They had to relinquish the title, and this whole promo was about her fighting back for it, so on and so forth. This was before she became heel. There was the homecoming. They had last year a homecoming 2025 hype video, which showed the whole history of WWE NXT. Now, like, this video was amazing because it showed the whole history of it, and it was edited. I mean, it's their video, and they just used clips, a clip package. Not a bad deal to hype up the crowd. The whole point of promos is to educate and to hype the crowd, and that was done well. There's this video about, I guess, the evil side of Roxanne when she turned heel. And they did a promo, they did her history, and so on and so forth. Nothing fancy, nothing crazy. Perfect. And then there's the Julia one. When she just started NXT, she gives her history. She talks about whatever, her journey, and what is her goal in NXT. Then this one is actually pretty cool. This Zaya's package from 5 years ago, 2021 to be exact, of her fighting. Like, look at this. Her training, her getting ready to battle. This is all you need. A little darkness, a little lights here and there. Use your surrounding. You don't need fucking AI slop, as they would say. You don't need this. This is overboard. But we can all know why they're doing this. Besides, there's another thing that I didn't bring up that could be the reason why they do this. Besides the fact that they're trying to save money. Obviously, if they start doing Hollywood level quality promos instead of sticking to their classic wrestling style, they won't be able to reach to people that are used to it. Meaning, we as the wrestling consumer, the average or the so on consumer, we're used to these promos, but the people they're trying to reach beyond us are not used to it. So what did they do? They use these type of promos to get them interested. Because it looks cinematic, it looks like a movie. Why do we need to do this though? Why does she need to become Moses and go through the water? That doesn't, like, I don't even get how, like, did she open her eyes and then Lady Gaga died? I mean, so Ruka. Man, she went from doing Devil's Wear Prada to death. Oh well. But, yeah. Anyway, I don't know what else to say about this. I think this is a poor taste in WWE NXT. As always, NXT is always the first one to try crazy stuff, and then they bring it into the main roster. They did experimentation with different type of matches. They did war games here first, then they brought it to the main roster. This is probably a first step. Don't be surprised you won't see this soon in the main roster. They are field testing it in NXT, see how it goes. All I can say to anyone who's watching this video, speak up. If you don't speak up, they're not going to go, they're going to keep going. They will. So, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Should NXT continue doing these AI prompts type of promos? Or should we go back to the classical wrestling one and just try to figure out how to bring it to the next level? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.